The opening question that changes everything. What if the self defense foundation I've been standing on my whole life was built on a lie, not a small lie, not a white lie, a foundational lie that affects millions of people every single day? And what if I spent decades not realizing it? Chapter 6, the identity crisis nobody talks about. Here's the problem that nobody wants to name. I had two legitimate Shodans. In Shotokan, Portugal, I got my black belt through hard training, real sparring, kickboxing-style contact in class, tournament competition, hard testing. That belt meant something. In Kyokushin, I got my black belt the same way, through real pressure testing, resisting opponents, full contact. That belt meant something too. But they meant different things. Shotokan taught me technique, precision, timing, distance management. The sparring was hard. The tournaments were harder. I learned to read opponents, to control range, to land technique cleanly. Kyokushin taught me what happens when someone doesn't cooperate, when they're trying to hurt you, when you have to adapt in real time. Both required real testing. Both shaped how I move. Both are legitimate. But here's where the identity crisis actually came. When I training at other karate dojos, all these places claimed self-defense training, but the actual focus was student retention through light contact point sparring, heavy emphasis on kata, promotion based on attendance, not skill. Show up enough times per month, you get promoted. Do your forms, you get promoted. Actually defend yourself against a resisting opponent, not required. And that's when I realized the lie wasn't about my training. It was about what most dojos were selling. My Shotokan belt earned through hard sparring and tournaments that was real. My Kyokushin belt earned through full contact and pressure testing that was real. But the karate black belts being sold by commercial dojos who promised self defense while teaching light point sparring and attendance based promotion, those weren't the same thing at all. So the identity crisis became clearer. If I earned my ranks through real testing, but the market is filled with ranks earned through attendance, what does black belt actually mean anymore? More importantly, how do people know the difference? How do parents know they're paying for real training versus belt factory marketing? This wasn't about my achievement. My training was legitimate. Both of them. This was about the majority of dojos that had weaponized the rank system into a retention tool. They'd learned that if you test students hard, they quit. So they stopped testing, they made promotion easy. Keep showing up, keep paying, get your next belt. The forms look the same, the belt color looks the same, the rank name is identical, but the actual skill level, the pressure tested ability to defend yourself, the character that comes from surviving real challenge, completely different. And nobody talks about this gap because the dojos profiting from it don't want you to see it. So here's what I finally understood. My two Shodans were earned through legitimate pressure testing and real challenge. I can stand behind both. But the black belts being created in commercial point sparring dojos with attendance based promotion, those aren't in the same category. And the lie isn't that my achievement was false. The lie is that both are being called the same thing